Hi, my name is Shannon Armbruster and I'm a gynecologic oncologist at Curlian Clinic in Roanoke, Virginia. On behalf of the Foundation for Women's Cancer and the Society of Gynecologic Oncology, thank you for joining today's session. Ready, set, go. Survivors Exercise Together is a program meant to empower survivors to move to improve their physical and mental well-being. I hope you enjoyed today's session.
Hi, my name is Patrick Dunham. I'm the Clinical Programs Manager for Carillion Wellness.
Hello, I'm Kathy Nemo. I'm a breast and ovarian cancer survivor.
Today we're going to be doing an arm workout, arm strength workout. I have some soup cans or cans of beans as I'm using as weights. However, don't feel obligated to use any weights at first while we're getting these movement patterns down. It's a lot more important to get a good quality movement for all these different exercises before trying to add weight. So the first exercise that we're going to be doing is a chair dip exercise that focuses on the triceps. So it's really a shallow dip. We don't want to go too low and start working the shoulders and chest more. We're really trying to work on the triceps here. So I'm using a good armchair that's sturdy, that I can put my weight onto the handles. As I'm doing this exercise, I'll scoot my chair facing forward. I want to slide towards the front of the chair. From here, get a good sturdy base so my feet are parallel and they're about hip width apart. From here, I'm going to grab the handles. So my hands should end up right next to my ribs. And I want to have my knuckles facing the ground as much as possible. The more they're facing towards the ground, the straighter my wrist is going to be. It's going to be stronger. It's going to be less stress on my wrist. From here, I'm going to push my shoulders down. So when grabbing the arms, my shoulders naturally come up. I want to push them down, and I want to keep my elbows in tight towards my ribs. I don't want them to flare up. So that's going to help protect our shoulders and focus on our triceps. From here, I'm going to lean forward slightly, and then we're going to push ourselves up. We're going to pause at the top and then lower ourselves back down nice and controlled. And we're going to continue doing that. So the total number of sets that we want to do for each of these exercises is between 4 and 5 sets of 10 and 12 repetitions. You want to take about a 30 to 60 second rest in between each set. If a normal chair height is too difficult, you can take a pillow or a blanket and fold it up and put it to sit on, and that will help elevate you so that it's less of a range of motion. It's still going to target the triceps, but it's going to help you able to get a good quality movement in. Next thing we're going to do is biceps curls. So I want my palms, I want to turn my hands so my palms are facing up towards the ceiling. If I have some light dumbbells that I feel comfortable using, I can use those, these cans. So as my palms are facing up, I've got good posture. I'm going to curl up. So I'm maintaining my hands, my palms facing up during the entire movement here. And then lower back down. Taking that brief pause at the top and the bottom of each rep. It's going to help prevent arm swinging and really focus on the biceps. Something that you can also do is while you're lowering the weights or lowering your hands, you can squeeze your triceps at the bottom. That's going to help encourage full extension and full range of motion. It's going to help strengthen and help with muscle growth or hypertrophy. Next one we're going to do is something called a hammer curl. So just like using a hammer, you are going to have your palms facing each other during this exercise during the entire time. So I'm not going to rotate my hands at all. I'm going to keep them in this position. If you have weights, you can then grab them, keeping my wrists straight. I'm going to curl up. and then back down. Good distinct reps. Again, as I get to the bottom, giving the triceps a little bit of a squeeze, getting full extension and coming back up. Again, we'll do about 4 or 5 sets of 10 or 12 repetitions with that exercise. Next, we'll move on to give the biceps a rest and do a triceps exercise. Next one is called triceps kickback. This can be unweighted. If you feel comfortable using some light weights, that's also fine. I want to stand about with my feet hip to shoulder width apart. I'm going to bend over. I'm going to bring my elbow up, and I'm going to keep my elbow tight to my side there. I don't want my elbow to move at all. So I'm going to pretend my elbow's glued to my ribs, and I'm going to extend my arm completely. And I'm giving a good squeeze at the top, pausing, and then coming back down. You really feel that squeeze at the top there, and then nice and controlled movements. If you're doing this one arm at a time, we'll just finish up the 10 or 12 reps, and then go ahead and switch hands there. It would be at this point in time, if you are doing both hands, you take that 30 to 60 second rest. Okay, once we finish that exercise up, we're going to sit back down and we're going to do another bicep exercise. So, getting that good posture. I'm going to start with my hands in that neutral grip, so my palms are going to be facing each other. If you have weights, you can then grab them. We're going to curl alternating arms. So one arm's going to stay fully extended. The other arm, I'm going to curl up. As I'm curling, I'm going to rotate my hand so that my palm is facing the ceiling here. And then back down. Full extension, then alternate, switch hands. If you are using weights, you would keep that opposite hand straight down by your side. This is giving your biceps a little bit more time to rest, but it's also increasing the time that you're doing each set. So your grip is going to be tested a little bit more for this exercise. So with the typical 10 to 12 reps, for this, we're going to make sure we're doing 10 or 12 repetitions on each arm. So 20 to 24 total reps between both arms. We'll maintain that 30 to 60 second rest in between sets here. Once you finish that exercise, that concludes the arm strength workout for today. Hope your arms are feeling good and hope you enjoyed it.